Hello again, guys. And now we are still in 2D, but we'll go to the pronunciation part. Okay, let's go to the book together. Okay, so here we have the pronunciation part. And as we said, like at the end of each unit, we have pronunciation part. We talk about the words that we studied in the unit and how we pronounce them. And if there's any problem about pronunciation, we do it here, stress, and other things. Okay, so for now, here we will talk about past simple regular verbs. Regular verbs, the verbs that follow the grammar of adding ed or d or ied. Okay, so here we have these words like want. Let's change the color of the pen. Okay, so want, offer, need, decide, move, start, stay, visit, stop, open, close, wait, continue, like, travel, develop, hate, learn, work, love. So why we have these verbs here? Okay, so if I add ed to these words, how we say them? Okay, so at the end of each word, we add ed. So we pronounce ed maybe t, maybe d, maybe id. How? For example, when I say want, I add ed. How I say it? Can you try, please? How we say it? Wanted. Wanted. So I added id. This sound, id. Okay. When I add ed to offer, offer, read? No. Offered. Offered. So I added what? D. Okay. So what about like? When I add ed to like kid. No. Liked. Liked. T. So I add ed, but I say t. So how? What's the grammar here? Do we have grammar for this? Yes. It's pronunciation grammar for ed. Okay. So we will listen first. After that, I will tell you. I want you now to, if you have a piece of paper, you make 3 columns. Okay. For example, like this. Let me just make a white board here. This is red board. I'll change it. Okay. So we have, for example, here we say normal d sound. Okay. And here we have the sound, and then we have the it sound. Okay, so for example, we said want. If I add ed, I say wanted, id. So I write it here. Okay, and we said if I have the, for example, like, I add ed, I say liked. Okay, so now what we say, the t here, t sound is this, liked, and id sound is here, wanted, and we said offer. Okay, what we say offered. So so the same thing I want you to do in a piece of paper. Okay, you put these 3 columns like this. Okay. So I want you to listen and put the word in the correct place. Take a piece of paper and do it. repeat again and again, listen and write. Don't tell me I want just to listen and write it. No. In this way, you will not learn the pronunciation. You need to work with your brain and listen to it. Try it. After that, you practice it. Okay? Let's do it together. Now you will listen and you do the exercise. Here are. Then, okay.
Track 26. Wanted. Offered. Needed. Decided. Moved. Started. Stayed. Visited. Stopped. Opened. Closed. Waited. Continued. Liked. Travelled. Developed. Hated. Learned. Worked. Loved.
Okay, guys, so it's difficult to write all the answers in the first time when you listen, but now I want you to listen again. You can even make the speed of the video less, like not normal, okay? You can go to the setting and make it like 0.75, okay? Or half the speed. So you will listen not wanted, 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 okay? So in this way, you can hear the last part of ed, how we say it, like liked. So now you say it. After that, make it normal. Okay. So you do it again and again. But now, of course, after you finish, I'll tell you grammar about that. Okay. Let's go to the whiteboard. Okay, so what's the grammar for that? Now, we said the id sound. Okay. Now, look at these verbs. When I say, for example, want, and next need, then decide. Sorry, I say need, ed, d, then are, okay, then visit, wait, then what we have here, hate. Okay, so let's see here. So this is id, okay? Wanted, started, visited, waited, hated, needed, decided. Okay, anyone noticed anything here? What's the pattern? What's the same thing that's happening in the same, at the end of each verb? Anyone can tell me? Yes, the nt, t, then t, then wait, hate, or what? Or the. So if any verb ends with t sound or d sound, when you add ed, you say it id. Sound, we don't say letter, because here want, the last sound I hear t. Start t. Visit t. Wait t. Hate, the last letter is e, but I hear t. Okay, be careful with that. Or d, need, decide. So when you add ed, what you say? Id, wanted, started, visited, waited, hated, needed, decided. Okay, agreed? Okay, now let's go to the next one, which is t sound. T sound. Okay, so we have like, work. Okay, and I will add talk. You can add any other verb. So here, again, we have this t. Let's add ed. Yeah, ed and ed. Okay, then we have it here. So what's the pattern here? I'm sure you noticed that. What we have? Ke, very good. Ke. So if the word ends with ke, if the verb ends with ke, the ed you say t. So how we say it? Don't say like kid, because I can hear I hear lots of students, they say ke. So like this, look, liked, worked, okay, talked. Say it like this. Of course, we don't write it like this, but it's only pronunciation. Only you say liked, worked, talked. Okay. So if we have ke at the end of the verb, you say it in this way. Okay. Now, the last one, I want you now to focus on these two. The others, you will say normal de. I will not talk about it. I will not write it. Like, for example, offer, offered, move, moved, stay, stayed, travel, traveled, de, normal de. Okay, but I want you just to focus on these two pronunciation. Id, when a verb ends with te or de, you say id. When a verb ends with ke, you say te, liked, worked, talked. Okay? Now, let's go to the book and see. Okay, so now here, what we have, next exercise. In the next exercise, exercise number 2, we have here some sentences from 1 to 6. The same sentence, you will hear the same sentence twice. Okay, I decide on Monday, this is decide. I decided, this is in the past simple. So here, all of that, here present, all of these here in the past. Okay, worked, liked, stayed, needed, closed. Okay, so I want you now to listen. Okay, and you choose what you hear first. Okay, which you hear first. You hear A group or B group. Okay, let's say, for example, together the first one.
Track 27. 1.
I decided on Monday.
I decided. So it's B. But the next one?
I decide on Monday.
I decide on Monday. I don't care about the second one. I only want you to focus on the first one. Okay? So now listen to the others and choose the correct word, the correct sentence.
2.
We worked all night. We work all night.
3.
They like Istanbul. They liked Istanbul.
4.
They stayed at a hotel. They stay at a hotel.
5.
I needed some money. I need some money.
6.
They close at 10. They closed at 10.
Okay, now if you want to make sure, you can listen again, okay? But for now, I'm going to give you the answers, okay? Here's the answer. Number 2B, 3A, 4B, 5B, 6A. Okay? Okay, so now by this exercise, we finished this lesson. Okay, everything. Now, next you should do extra practice. You go to page 116 and do extra practice exercise about the unit 2. Okay, here we said before extra practice number 2. This is a whole page. You have in this page all exercises about unit 2. For example, exercise number 1 here about verbs in the past. Okay, you write the letters are mixed, so you put them in the correct order to make a verb stay, then you make it in the past simple. If you have any problem, you go to page 14. They put the page here. Okay, you go to page 14 and you study that again. Next exercise number 2, put the verbs in the brackets in the past simple. So you read and put it in the past simple. Okay, if you have any problem, you go to the same page here. They say it's from 2A. And you do this exercise. So now I'm going to go down a little bit so you can, if you want to copy or take photo for this exercise, so you can do it. Okay. Okay, like this. Like this. Then we go down to the last exercise here. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So by this extra practice, we finished unit 2. Okay, and we agreed together that when we have a lesson, you're gonna write your answer down in the comments so I can know. For example, if you have any mistake, if I want to correct you. Okay, guys. So please, if you have any question and you want to write the answer, write it down in the comments so I can see it and other students can see it. Then you can share it. Okay, don't depend just on me on answering your questions. You can ask questions and other students will see it, and if they know the answer, they will tell you. Okay, so in this way you can learn from each other, guys. Okay, so that's it. Thank you, and I will see you next lesson with unit 3. Okay, goodbye.